Hey guys, it's Fennec, and in the whole time that I've on YouTube, I don't really talk about controversial stuff, mainly because that's not what my channel is about. But there's been a little bit of controversy lately in the Power Rangers community, and I felt that as somebody who strives to be a part of this community, I should say something about this. Now, if you haven't been keeping up, the gist of the controversy is that in Power Rangers Dino Fury, the Green Ranger has come out as part of the LGBT community. Not the actress, but the character on screen. And on screen, she has a girlfriend. And some people feel that this is not right to show children. They think that showing LGBT stuff is harmful to children. And you might think that this is kind of coming from somebody in our community, which I'm not going to name because this video isn't here to spread hate or start more arguments, especially because the person has actually come forward and apologized for saying the things against the LGBT stuff. So I'm not naming names, I'm not going to read the post, that's not what this is about. But what's important here is that we have to keep in mind that Power Rangers is supposed to be a thing of unity, a thing that brings people together. It's all about coming together and, standing up for what's right. That's always what Power Rangers has been about. And that includes LGBT people. Now, representation is very important in our society because it gets it into kids' minds that these people are human. Whether you're black or white or Asian, or if you're straight, or if you're LGBT, we're all humans and we all deserve to be treated as humans. And having representation in a show like Power Rangers is letting kids know that, number one, everyone is equal, but it also serves another purpose, which is that kids that are LGBT, or they might feel like they already are, they don't feel alone growing up like that. And to have an LGBT superhero means a lot to children growing up with that might be struggling with it. Now, one of the big misconceptions that I see floating around a lot on the internet is that watching LGBT as a child will make that child more likely to be LGBT, which is completely incorrect. It doesn't. Having children exposed to LGBT stuff doesn't make them LGBT. It just exposes them to it so that way they know that these are real people and they deserve to be treated just like you and I. And it lets kids who are LGBT feel accepted by the general society, to make it so they don't feel like they're outsiders. They are citizens just like us. They're people just like us. And that's why it's so important. And I think that's also why it's amazing that they did this and they had an LGBT character in Dino Fury, not as a passing character, but as one of the Rangers. And so this isn't going to be a long video. I think I'm pretty much done. I've pretty much said what I felt needed to be said. So if it's not obvious, I am and always have been pro LGBT stuff. And I always will be. please keep in mind, we are all just people. No matter who you are, what you believe, you deserve to be treated like a person. And having those people in our media to teach kids that they're normal, that they are humans, is important. It's not something that should be frowned upon. It's something that should be encouraged. So please try to keep that in mind. Treat everyone with love and respect. That's what the Power Rangers community has been, and I hope it continues to be. It's a symbol of unity to everyone else. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright. Forevermore, adieu.